Have you ever felt trapped, not by walls of stone, but by the relentless chatter within your own head? The mind's prison begins with a simple, often unconscious act identification. We hear a thought, "I'm not good enough," and instantly, we become that thought. The suffering that arises from this mind prison is multifaceted. It manifests as anxiety, a constant fear of what might be, as regret, a replay of. But what if the walls of this prison are not as solid as they appear? What if the thoughts themselves are ephemeral, like clouds passing? The Buddha's profound insight was that you are not your thoughts, nor your feelings, nor your body. These are all conditioned phenomena, constantly in flux. This leads us to the escape key, the witness. The witness is that pure awareness, the space in which thoughts and feelings arise and pass. Practicing witnessing is simpler than you might imagine, though it requires consistent, gentle effort. It's not about stopping thoughts, which is often impossible, but about. As you consistently practice witnessing, a remarkable transformation begins to unfold. The prison walls, once seemingly impenetrable, start to thin, then become translucent, and finally, with the prison dissolved, what remains is profound peace and true freedom. This is not a fleeting happiness dependent on external conditions, but an abiding. This journey of discovering the witness and dismantling the mind prison is not a one-time event, but a continuous practice. Have you ever felt trapped, not by physical walls, but by your own thoughts? This constant mental chatter often builds an unseen prison around us. We often identify so strongly with every passing thought. Believing I am this anger, or I am this worry, forms the bars of our mental. The Buddha taught that suffering arises not from thoughts, but our attachment to them. Our busy mind constructs this intricate mental prison around us. Every judgment, expectation, and memory we cling to adds another brick. Unaware, we reinforce these walls, making escape seem impossible day by day. We mistake the prison for our true home, believing this confined self is who we truly are. This illusion keeps us bound, searching for freedom. But the Buddha offered a way out, not by destroying the prison, but by changing our relationship with it. This key is the witness, pure awareness, observing thoughts, without judgment or attachment. It is the silent space behind all mental activity. When you become the witness, you step back from the prison bars. You see thoughts as clouds passing, not as who you are. The prison doesn't disappear, but its power dissolves. You are no longer bound. The witness reveals your inherent, boundless nature. So, step into the role of the witness. Observe your mind with gentle awareness. This is the path Buddha showed, leading to true, lasting freedom. We've spoken of the mind as a prison, its walls built not of stone, but of our own thoughts and beliefs. Each thought, each story we tell ourselves, becomes a brick. We believe them, and the walls grow higher. When we identify with these thoughts, we become trapped. I am angry, I am sad, and so the self is confined. This deep identification creates suffering, a constant loop of wanting, fearing, and resisting what simply is. But these walls, these thoughts are not solid. They are fleeting, like clouds passing through an open sky. Buddha showed us a way out. The witness. A part of us that simply observes, without judgment or attachment. This witnessing is like stepping back from the prison cell, seeing thoughts as merely passing phenomena, not who you are. Through this gentle observation, the power of thoughts diminishes. They lose their grip, their ability to confine you. The witness is the escape key. It unlocks the door, revealing the boundless space of your true nature, free from limits. Try this: sit, breathe, and simply watch your thoughts. See them come and see them go. Find your freedom. Often, our own minds become a subtle prison, trapping us in cycles of worry and fear. Have you felt this unseen confinement? We build these walls with our thoughts, identifying so closely with every fleeting idea and emotion that they define us. This identification brings suffering. When thoughts are seen as me, their pain becomes our pain, their fear, our fear. Yet, thoughts are not solid. They are like clouds passing in the vast sky of your awareness. They come, and they go. The Buddha taught us to simply observe these thoughts, without judgment, without grasping, and without pushing them away. This act of observing introduces the witness within you, a space of pure awareness, separate from the thought. Through this witness, we discover freedom. We realize we are not our thoughts. We are the knowing presence behind them. The witness is the escape key from the mind's prison, unlocking boundless peace that lies beneath the mental noise. Abiding in this spacious awareness, we find true refuge. The world may swirl, but our inner peace remains untouched. Begin today, sit quietly, and just notice your thoughts. Rest in the quiet knowing of the witness within you. Our minds, often a source of great creativity, can also become a subtle prison. We build its walls with every thought we cling to. Each judgment, every worry, every past regret, and future fear adds another brick. We are trapped, yet the door is always open. We identify so deeply with our internal chatter, believing I am these thoughts. This identification creates suffering, a constant state of agitation. The prison is not real, but our belief in it makes it so. Our attachment to mental narratives binds us tightly. Buddha taught a profound way out, the path of the witness. It's not about fighting thoughts, but seeing them clearly. Imagine yourself as the sky, and thoughts as passing clouds. The sky observes, but is never stained or defined by the clouds. To witness is to create a space between you and your thoughts. You are not the thought, you are the one observing it. This simple act of observation, without judgment or attachment, is the escape key. It loosens the grip of the mind's constructs. As the witness, you find freedom within. The prison walls dissolve, revealing a vast, open expanse of inner peace. Step into this spacious awareness. Practice witnessing, and discover the boundless freedom that is your true nature. The mind, meant to be our guide, often becomes our jailer. It builds walls of thought, trapping us in cycles of worry and desire. Each thought, each belief we cling to, adds another bar to our mental cage. We mistake these bars for reality itself, forgetting our freedom. When we identify with every passing thought, I am angry, I am afraid, I am not enough, the prison feels absolutely real. This identification fuels our suffering. Fear of loss, attachment to gain, and the constant striving become the chains binding our spirit. But Buddha revealed a profound truth. The prison isn't external. It's a construct of our own minds, a story we constantly tell ourselves. The key to freedom lies not in breaking the bars, but in realizing they are not real. This realization begins with the witness. To witness is to observe thoughts without judgment, without attachment. To see them as clouds passing in the vast sky of consciousness. This act of witnessing creates space. It's in this space that we find our true nature, boundless and free, untouched by mental constructs. The path out of the prison isn't a struggle, but a gentle turning inward. A steady practice of observing, letting go, and abiding in awareness. Begin today. Sit, breathe, and simply witness the mind's activity. Discover the boundless freedom that has always been your true home. Our minds, so vast and creative, can paradoxically become our own deepest prison. We feel trapped by endless worries and self-doubt. Each thought, each story we believe, adds another invisible brick to these confining walls. We identify, and thus, we suffer. But these thoughts are not who you are. They are fleeting clouds passing across the boundless sky of your true nature. Buddha taught us to simply observe them, without judgment or attachment. See them arise, linger, and gently fade away. This act of pure observation awakens the witness within you. It is the silent, unchanging awareness that watches all. When you step into this witness consciousness, you are no longer bound by the content of your thoughts. You are free. The witness offers a profound detachment. You see the prison walls, but realize they have no power over your true self. Slowly, the mental walls begin to dissolve. A vast inner space, filled with peace and clarity, opens before you. Abiding in this pure awareness is the ultimate escape. Here, you discover a liberation beyond any external circumstance. Embrace this practice of witnessing. It is the Buddha's timeless key to unlock your mind's true, boundless freedom. Our minds, so vast and free, often become our own prison. We build the walls with our thoughts, brick by brick. We identify with every thought, every feeling, believing this is me. This attachment fuels our suffering. This constant I narrative, built on past and future, traps us. It's a self-made cage. Buddha taught us that freedom isn't about escaping the world, but from our mind's constructs. The key is not to fight the thoughts, but to recognize them as fleeting clouds passing by. This is the witness, the awareness that observes without judgment, the pure consciousness within. When you simply watch your thoughts, you detach from their power. They lose their grip on you. This simple act of witnessing is the escape key. It unlocks the prison door of your own mind. Step into that spacious awareness. Here you are not your thoughts, nor your feelings, but pure presence. Embrace this witness within. It is your true nature, the path to lasting freedom and inner peace. Begin today. Have you ever felt trapped, not by walls, but by your own thoughts? Our mind, often a source of great comfort, can unknowingly become each judgment, each worry, each attachment, weaves a new bar for this mental cage. We build it, thought by thought, without even realizing. This prison isn't physical, it's the identification with every fleeting thought. We become one with the mind's stories, feeling truly trapped inside them. When we believe we are our thoughts, suffering arises. A critical thought about ourselves becomes our identity, causing deep internal pain. We cling to pleasant thoughts, creating aversion to unpleasant ones. This constant grasping and pushing away fuels a cycle of dissatisfaction. Past regrets and future anxieties are mental constructs we mistake for reality. They bind us to what isn't truly here, fueling our suffering. Buddha showed the way out. You are not your thoughts. You are the awareness, the witness observing them. This pure consciousness is the key. This witness is the space where thoughts arise and pass, untouched. It is the silent observer, always present, never entangled in the mind's drama. To practice witnessing is to simply observe thoughts, feelings, and sensations without judgment or reaction. Let them come, let them go. When you abide as the witness, the prison dissolves. You find boundless freedom and peace, realizing your true nature beyond any thought. Have you ever felt trapped, not by walls, but by your own thoughts? Our mind, a beautiful tool, can also become our deepest prison. We build these invisible walls by constantly identifying with every fleeting thought, every emotion that arises. This is me, we whisper. This endless identification binds us, creating a cycle of worry, fear, and desire. We suffer, not from reality, but our stories. But Buddha showed us a way out, the witness. We are not our thoughts, but the space observing them. Imagine thoughts as clouds passing in the sky. They come, they go. We don't need to grasp them or be carried away. Between each thought, pure awareness exists. A silent, vast expanse where true freedom resides, always accessible. To witness is to step back, disengage from the mind's drama. Recognize you are the observer, not the observed. This gentle act of letting go, moment by moment, dismantles the prison walls. Identification loosens and space appears. The witness is always there, waiting patiently beneath mental noise. It is your inherent Buddha nature, your true home. Step into this awareness. Freedom isn't outside, but within your witnessing mind. Begin today. Our minds often build walls around us, creating a prison of thought. We feel trapped by worries, fears, and endless desires. Every judgment, every worry, every past regret, or future fear adds another brick to our self-made confinement. We identify so strongly with these thoughts, believing they are us. This identification is the very root of our suffering. Buddha taught us that thoughts are like clouds in the sky, constantly changing. They come and go, but they are not the sky itself. You are not your thoughts, nor your emotions. You are the vast, open awareness that observes them all without judgment. Between each thought, there is a silent pause, a moment of pure awareness. This is your true nature, boundless and free. The key to freedom is becoming the witness, the quiet observer of your thoughts, not their prisoner or judge. Simply observe thoughts as they arise and pass, without engaging or identifying with them. This practice weakens their grip. As the witness, you step out of the mental prison. You discover boundless space, pure awareness, and true inner freedom. Embrace this witness consciousness daily. It is the path Buddha showed, leading to an unshakable and lasting peace. Imagine your mind not as a tool, but as a prison you unwittingly built. Each thought, each belief, a brick in its walls. We identify with fleeting thoughts, believing I am my anger, or I am my fear. This very identification creates our confinement. When we cling to these mental constructs, we suffer. Joy is fleeting, pain amplified, trapped within the mind's incessant chatter. But Buddha saw through this illusion. He taught that this prison is built on a misunderstanding of our true nature, beyond thought. The way out is to step back. Become the witness, the silent observer of your mind's activity, without judgment or engagement. This witness neither judges nor engages. It simply observes, like watching clouds drift across the sky, with gentle, detached awareness. When you witness, you realize you are not the thoughts. The prison walls dissolve, brick by brick, revealing vast open space. Freedom isn't found by escaping to a new place, but by recognizing the space between you and your thoughts. This is true freedom. Practice this witnessing daily. Acknowledge each thought, then let it pass without attachment. This is your path to inner peace and liberation. Remember, the prison is an illusion. The key is always within you, waiting for you to simply observe, step back, and be truly free. Our minds, a complex tapestry of thoughts and emotions, often become a silent cage. Have you ever felt trapped by your own endless inner dialogue? This mental prison is not built by external forces, but by our identification with every fleeting thought. We believe we are those thoughts. Each judgment, worry, and desire becomes a bar in this self-made cell. We cling to these mental constructs, creating our own suffering. The Buddha taught this clinging to self, built from our thoughts, is the root of dissatisfaction. It binds us to unease. Imagine a prisoner who believes the walls are real, never questioning their existence. Our thoughts are often these unquestioned walls. But there's an escape key: the witness. Buddha showed us we are not our thoughts, but the awareness observing them. To witness is to step back, to watch thoughts arise and pass, without judgment or attachment. They are just clouds in the sky. In this space of pure observation, the prison bars dissolve. You realize you were never truly confined, only identifying with the cage. Cultivate this witness through meditation and mindfulness. Each breath, each moment of observation, loosens the mind's illusion. Step out of your mental prison. Embrace the freedom of pure awareness. Begin practicing the witness today, and liberate your spirit. But what if this prison is an illusion, constructed by identifying with every passing thought? The Buddha showed a way out. This path is simple: cultivate the witness within. Observe your thoughts, feelings, and sensations without judgment. You are not your thoughts, you are the space in which they arise. This simple realization is the key to liberation. As you witness, the mind's grip loosens. The walls of your prison begin to dissolve, revealing boundless peace. You realize you were never trapped, only momentarily lost. The vastness of your true nature awaits your gentle return.